Welcome to the Moving in Stereo rehearsal space. I'm Bob, the Elliot Easton of the band, getting ready to ramp up our 2025 season as we kick it off at the Music Box Supper Club for a Sunday brunch this Sunday, January 12th, on the west bank of the flats there attached to Shooters. I have a problem. Most of the problem lies in the fact that these are just some of my guitars, but these are the candidates where I'll choose 2 to 3 for the show on Sunday, and I need you to help me. So let's go through them quickly. Put your votes in the one that you think that I should bring on stage. I'll pick one, and then maybe the runner-up I'll bring two. So here it is, the Gibson Les Paul Standard. This is a Cherry Sunburst. Elliot played a Cherry Les Paul. This is a 1985. I've had it forever. This is a Les Paul Special double cut in TV yellow. I believe I've seen some pictures of Elliot playing, maybe not some double cuts, but playing some specials with the P90. Of course, he's had a long relationship with Gibson, so that makes sense. It's also really, really cool. Now the Dean V, 79 reissue. Really cool, another Cherry Sunburst. Now, I think the Cars may have been one of the first endorsers of Dean guitars. Obviously, Rick had his Cadillac, and Elliot was most famously associated with the Dean ML. I have one of those too that I also bought. I took it apart about, 8 years ago to make it look like the Heartbeat City album cover, and it's still in pieces. And here, of course, the Fender Telecaster. Many instances, both recorded and live, of Elliot playing one of these, so that guitar makes sense. More Fendery things. This is it's either a 1990 or 91 Strat, and me and this guitar, we go back a long way. There is many pictures of Elliot playing a Strat, so that makes sense. And it's also kind of cool because it's got all this real patina on it. None of that fake stuff that you can just go buy a guitar that looks old. This one earned it. Here is the Fender Lead 2. Interesting thing about this one, Elliot actually played one of these on, if you remember the show Fridays, it was like Saturday Night Live on Friday and on ABC instead of NBC. And the Cars were on there, and Elliot played Touch and Go on one of these, a Lead 2. He recorded Touch and Go on a Fender Lead 3, very similar, and also used a Mesa Boogie to record that. So the amp that I refuse to not bring also makes sense. This is Leo Fender's final word on the Strat. This is a rather gorgeous G&L Legacy. I've played this on stage a couple of times. What keeps me from playing it more is I'm petrified something's going to happen to it because it's utterly perfect. That sound, if you're familiar with what a Stratocaster should sound like, this sounds just like it every time. And the guitar that I love that makes no sense. There is some historical significance of me playing this guitar on stage. See? Look at how happy I am. There's no historical evidence that Elliot Easton ever played one. That's because this is an Ibanez PS120 Silver Sparkle. It is the signature model of none other than Paul Stanley of Kiss. Now, how I rationalize that it actually makes sense and it doesn't is that Paul started talking to Ibanez in 1976, the same year that the Cars were formed. All right, we'll do a quick review. Vote. Gibson Les Paul Special, Dean V, Fender Telecaster, Fender Stratocaster, Fender Lead 2, G&L Legacy, and the Paul Stanley signature model. Vote in the comments, and I'll drag those out on Sunday. And make sure you get your tickets. Look, see, even Muffin likes the Paul Stanley model, right? See, she voted.